Hi everyone, Skip here and welcome to eClass, Worldclass number 30. Now the theme of this eClass is the power of water. Now I'm going to start to go over some of the things that we've gone over in the first set, but we're now going to focus with more detail. Because again, you now know that 70% of your body is water. About 90% of your brain is water. So you want to be harnessing the power of water and making sure that you're using that forgotten secret. Remember that forgotten secret that Bruce Lee talks about? Be like water in life. You put water into the teacup, it becomes a teacup. So how can you use the intelligence that's in water in your life? You want to be almost like, you want to like flow through life, be in flow by using water so that you can flow in whatever situation that you're in life? Or do you want to be more like ice and solid and strong? Or do you want to be more like how water can evaporate and almost become formless so that you can take on a different type of energy in life? Think about how you can use what you're mainly made of in better ways so that you can go through life. This, when you adopt this, it's going to affect your relationships, because you're going to become more flexible and more fluid. It's going to affect your finances, because you're going to allow money to now flow to you easier without the struggle. You look at all this water around, it doesn't struggle. And what water does is it takes on one form, and then at a different time in life it takes on another form, and another time in life it takes on another form. So it becomes flexible and fluid with whatever form it needs to take on, so that in that moment it becomes the best. And the whole point of these e-classes is giving you these tips and tricks so that you get to become your best. Now of course it goes without saying, you want to be making sure that you're doing commandments to help number 2. Thou shalt hydrate the clean water, so that you're making sure that every day you're drinking good, clean water. Not caffeinated drinks, not fizzy drinks, not sports drinks. Good, clean water. And remember that tip. And if you haven't been applying it, start applying it now. Water, as we know, the planet moves the water for a reason. And there's a beautiful affinity between air and water. Look what the planet does. It takes water, it will flow it down a mountain. And it will then get to the bottom, and then it usually goes along in the spring, and then eventually it will evaporate up, come along in the clouds again, and then rain down again. And the water is passed through the air. Now when it comes through the air, that oxygen is, and the movement of the water is literally turning that water on. It's becoming alive. So that when you take a normal glass of water, and this is the tip this week, every time that you drink water, you're going to make sure that, first of all, you embody that energy to take on whatever energy that water takes on, so that you get to become the best in any situation. So while you're drinking your water, you're just going to take a glass of water, and you know this, but the reason why I'm mentioning this one again quickly is to make sure you're applying it. Some people, they know this stuff, but they're not applying it. So as your coach, I want to make sure that you're applying what you know. So you take that glass of water, and you're going to pass it through the air into another glass, and then you're going to pass it back and back, and you're just going to pass it back and forth and back and forth. You then drink that water. You're drinking water that is alive. Now the other thing that you know about water is that thoughts and intentions can literally change the structure of that water. So remember, your thoughts are meant to be your friends, and if thoughts you don't like, great, let them go. But the thoughts that you want to be allowing to be with you a lot more frequently are thoughts that serve you, optimistic thoughts, thoughts that make you feel good, thoughts that are going to allow you to move on in life with more fluidity, with more flow. Sometimes, yeah, you need to be solid and strong, and ice can do that. So this week, all the focus is going to go around water. And even go and do some more research around water yourself that embody the tips that are in this eClass. And what I suggest you do again in the middle of the week, make sure you watch the eClass again. Schedule in exactly when you're going to be drinking water every day. Now remember, the first tip again, you should be waking up, and the first thing you should be doing is having your lemon water. If you're doing it already, allow yourself to feel good that you're giving your body what it needs. If you're not doing it, make sure you start to do it. Because it's only in the application of the tips and the wisdom that's in these e-classes, only when you apply them are you going to start to get the transformation. So enjoy this week around water. I mean, look at the power. Water and nature has so much power, and it's that power that we want pulsing through you. When you're living with this life force energy, you live with more power. If you need to be strong in a relationship, you'll have more power. If you need to be strong in a business, you'll have more power. You want to have this power pulsing through you on a daily basis. So enjoy this e-class this week, because this is phenomenal. Why? Because that's what you mostly are. You're mostly water. So make sure that the water in you is not stagnant, it's not polluted, and it's good, clean, healthy, vibrant water. Anyway, I'm Skip. Live strong, live healthy, live long, and for now, I'm out of here.